5 ways a travel advisor totally knocks the stress right out of that Disney vacation. If I could just figure out how to turn on this cool flashlight. Hey everybody, it's Mark, a travel advisor with Destination Magic. Thank you so much for checking out this channel. So, what is a travel advisor and why would you want to use one when you're going to Disney? Well, I've been on both sides of this, so I'm a pretty good person to ask. When I started taking my daughter to Disney, I used a travel advisor to help me with the trips because when I started looking at how to do them, it was clear that Disney vacations were big and complicated and intimidating, frankly. Poof, here I am, a travel advisor. Myself, I'm able to help people with their Disney vacations because I know what it's like to be on the other side when everything looks too complicated and too hard and you just want to kind of check out of the whole process. But let me tell you, Disney is worth it. Disney vacations are worth it. So don't go anywhere because like I said today, we're talking about 5 reasons for using a travel advisor like myself. But I want to make one thing very clear about working with the best travel advisors for Disney parks, including myself. We don't charge you for the work we do. We are complimentary. Play that part back again. We are complimentary. So, in no particular order, here are 5 ways that a travel advisor like myself can make a Disney vacation less stressful. Number 1, researching all the resorts and package information. In Disney World alone, there are dozens of resorts that you could stay at. There are 4 very unique, very cool parks that could fill the better part of a day for you. There are hundreds of different places, from small little food carts to formal restaurants in the parks, at the resorts, that you can eat at depending on what you want, what your budget is, who's traveling with you, all of that stuff. There are attractions at every single one of these parks, from thrill rides to slow-moving dark rides, kind of Disney classics like Small World and things like that. There are shows and parades and nighttime spectaculars. And just speaking of the rides, there are 4 different ways to get on a particular ride, just depending on what the ride is, from lightning lanes to standby to virtual queues. These are things that you need to know if you want to have a good, efficient Disney vacation and not feel like you're being swallowed whole by a whale. Instead of you sitting there and trying to claw through all these different resorts, which, by the way, are all wonderful for completely different reasons. We're not talking about cookie cutter vacations here. We're talking about something for you, built for you. I pieced that together for you. I put together a few different options for you, a few different price points, a few different locations, a few different styles and vibes that I can find. I whittle those big numbers down for you into something that's digestible, and we go from there. The next reason working with a travel advisor is very helpful is because we listen. We listen. Lots of people come to me to start their Disney journey after having tried to start planning their family's vacation for them. I get it. That's stressful. That's intimidating. Everyone is looking at you, wondering if you figured out the most magical vacation to the most magical place on earth yet. That's pressure and it's hard. I get it. I know what that's like. You need to vent a little bit if you've been trying to plan one of these vacations yourself. One of the big things I do is I listen to you. Tell me the things that you are most excited about, your kids are most excited about, your husband or wife is most excited about. Tell me all of that stuff, and I'm going to sit and I'm going to take notes with my trusted little pencil, and I'm going to listen to you and really get a sense of it so that when you're off the phone with me, you're off the Zoom with me, you feel like you talk to somebody who gets it, who's gone through the experience that you have been going through trying to make this vacation happen. I get it. I hear you. I see you, and I'm going to make that work. So tell me all the things. Tell me all the things. All the things that are driving you crazy or getting you really excited about this vacation. Tell me all of them. I'm going to scribble and scribble and scribble and get this for you. So Yeah, I'd say there's a little bit of time spent pacing around on my phone. I'm not even actually talking on a phone. This is a Mickey, so I should I should get out of here some way. Let's go this way, Mickey. Hey, number 3 on this list of 5 ways a travel advisor can make your Disney vacation less stressful: deadlines and dining. What comes with a Disney vacation, what comes with your package, is going to be a series of deadlines. A deadline for a down payment, a deadline for paying off the trip in full, a deadline for reserving tables at restaurants that you want to eat at while you're on your vacation, 60 days for dining, 30 for a final payment, 7 for those lightning lanes. At the time of this video, if you're staying in a Disney resort. Did you catch how many asterisks there were there? Yeah. You don't want to have anything to do with those asterisks. Those are my asterisks. I'll deal with those asterisks. And while you are trying to get on there and book all of these things, so is everybody else. I take care of it. Let me do it. I will listen and talk to you about where you might want to eat, what I think are the good recommendations. I've eaten at most of these places. But once it's time to actually reserve that reservation, I got you. I'm going to go get what I can get. Deadlines, dining, making all these experiences happen. All right, the next one on the list is my personal favorite. One of the things that can stress people out with a Disney vacation is how important it is to be good at the Disney app, the Disney World app, Disney Cruise Line app, the Disneyland app. Whatever vacation experience you're doing comes with an app, and that app is going to provide you keys, digital keys to the things you're most going to want to do. They're going to allow you to mobile order food, so you're not waiting in a whole bunch of food lines after waiting in ride lines. Speaking of ride lines, if you're getting the lightning lane system, that app is how you're going to go about getting those lightning lanes, getting in those virtual queues. Or if you're doing none of those and just riding standby, that app is going to be your guide to see what those wait times are so you can strategically move your way around the parks. You can get lost in these parks. They are large. The app is going to be your way to efficiently enjoy your time in the parks. But I teach you the app. I get you ready. I show you how the app can do all these things for you, how you can use it to be efficient so that instead of getting stressed about something, you actually have it right there on your fingertips. You clearly know what you're doing. I play the app like a video game. I love it. I'm going to make you love it too. The last way that a travel advisor like myself can reduce your stress when you're on a Disney vacation is by this very simple factor. While you're there, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not getting you booked for a trip and then disappearing. I already talked about reserving your dining, hitting your deadlines, teaching you the app. I'm clearly along for the ride from my desk. You already have your phone out. I know, because I taught you to use the app, so you better have your phone out. But while you have it there, if something comes up, you have a little question or a big question, have an issue with the resort, you have an issue with your ticket, you suddenly forget something on the app and how to use it, text me, call me, email me, whatever social media you use, DM me. I don't disappear when you get to the parks. I help you while you're there. Retailers will sell you lots of trips. Big box stores will have their little travel signs. They'll catch you. You want to bet whether that company is going to have someone answering their phone when you call them at noon and you're in Magic Kingdom and you're not quite sure how to make everybody happy at lunchtime? In most of the trips that my clients go on, they never message me while they're in the parks except to send me cool photos, which, let me tell you, is one of my favorite things. You work with me, please send me pictures while you're in the parks. I want to see them. It makes me so happy. I'm just living through you. But most of my clients don't call, don't text, don't have a problem like that while they're in the parks. But it's not just that preparation, right? You know this from other parts of your world. You know this from work, from meetings, from other trips you've taken, from get-togethers or throwing a party or hosting a holiday, whatever it is. You know that just the idea that somebody is in your corner, that you've got a failsafe, that you have a net below you, that just knowing it's there breeds confidence. I want you to take that big, deep sigh and realize there is a castle in front of you. There is a weekend of magic waiting for you, and you are treating your family to it. Tinkerbell flying across the sky over Magic Kingdom is magical, but you getting your family the dream Disney vacation they deserve is the most magical thing about any Disney vacation. Obviously, I want all of you to contact me and work with me. This is what I do. But more importantly, I want you to really think about whether leaving that level of stress behind would make your vacation better.